doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania. And today I have some really exciting news. If you are a fan of the Blue Tigers, if you are a fan of Indian football, and if you want to see Indian football flourish in the future. In just a recent meeting which was held between the AIFF President Kalyan Chaubey along with Secretary General Dr. Shaji Prabhakaran in Qatar with the FIFA President Mr. Infantino, it was also subsequently decided that they will have a meeting with the President and Secretary General of Qatar Football Association. This is one of the most powerful nations when it comes to playing football in Asia, and as far as Qatar is concerned, they have always had a very luxurious history of football. And in that specific meeting where Kalyan Chaubey discussed about how Indian football is progressing, what kind of mutual benefit can India and Qatar take from a possible strategic alliance, it was decided that there will be a memorandum of understanding or an MOU signed between the All India Football Federation and the Qatar Football Association as a strategic alliance. If just imagine if you were thinking about the same scenario under the Praful Patel era, would this ever be possible? Without a shadow of a doubt, I can say that it would never happen. And as long as there is a change in the helm of affairs, you can see what is actually taking place. Kalyan Chaubey along with Dr. Shaji Prabhakaran have wasted no time in ensuring that Indian football is actually acting and we are actually progressing each and every day. And as far as the strategic alliance is concerned, I feel that this will be of mutual benefit for both the countries because, as we all know, Qatar is currently building up and planning for the mega event, which is the FIFA World Cup. And post the World Cup, I feel that there will be a lot of international friendlies between India and Qatar. There might be possibly coaches from Qatar coming to India and training the coaches for improving their quality of training. There might also be some friendly matches between the youth teams in Qatar as well as India, and it is just going to benefit both these parties. And to be honest, it would actually help Indian football more because, as we all know, on paper, Qatar is a superior team than India. And if we look at how Indian football is progressing at the moment, without a shadow of a doubt, this strategic alliance will reap the rewards. It will give dividends in the future, and I'm sure that any aspiring footballer in India who is looking to make a career in football would definitely be really pumped up and having goosebumps because of this strategic alliance. And in so many of my previous videos, I have always talked about how AIFF needs to be proactive. It is as simple as that. If the National Football Federation is not proactive, if they're not taking the key decisions, and if they're not acting to or taking the initiative to ensure that football is developing, where will football go? Let's be honest about it. And even in the meeting with the president of FIFA, Mr. Infantino, a structured roadmap was discussed. There were things like how the grassroots needs to be the priority and how the investment which the AIFF is making has to go in the right direction. That is the most important thing, my friends. And if we as the Blue Tigers fans feel that India is not doing really well, we need to raise our voices. But the most interesting part or the most good part about all this is that all the actions are being taken from the top. The Kalyan Chaubey and Dr. Shaji Prabhakaran are themselves taking the onus upon themselves because if they are not doing anything, where will we as the Blue Pilgrims go? That is the biggest question mark. And everyone has been talking about how the AIFF has been making some really bad decisions during the Praful Patel era. So if we don't want anything of this to happen, this strategic alliance between Qatar and India has to be taken seriously. And Yes, it looks very good on paper, but until and unless all the execution takes place on ground, things will never move. We are actually taking steps in the right direction. There is no doubt about it. And even Mr. Infantino was quite optimistic about India's chances for qualifying for the big tournaments. And now that the FIFA ban has been lifted, India can actually look forward to creating that roadmap, creating that pathway, and not reinventing the wheel. Because if that happens, Indian football will be growing by leaps and bounds, and we all, as Blue Pilgrims, can really feel proud that we are backing the blue. At least for once, football is being given the priority, and the National Federation has finally woken up. If this is not happening, India will never flourish. That is the harsh reality, my friends. We have waited for so long that AIFF takes these actions, take these measures, which will be a course of action in the future. All the corrective steps are being taken at the moment, and just let's take one step at a time towards glory. That is all I plead from all the Blue Pilgrims out there, and we just need to back the new executive committee in whatever decisions they are taking. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to really making a difference, everyone would look up to the AIFF because they are ultimately responsible and accountable for their actions. So at the moment, as things stand, a mutual benefit is bound to happen between India and Qatar through this strategic alliance and through this MOU. So guys, please let me know what are your thoughts. How do you feel if this actually goes through, and how do you see the repercussions of this MOU between India and Qatar? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you have liked this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and share it amongst your friends and network. And obviously, the Football Mania has no other job but to produce quality content on a daily basis. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, it's very simple. Please, for God's sake, hit the subscribe button and please hit the bell notification for regular updates. So until next time, stay safe and take care.